This world is full of monsters. The demon clans have existed since ancient times, hunting and devouring humans. In the southern continent's 10,000 great mountains, there is a place where a large number of demons gather, the 10,000 Demon Nation. 500 years ago, the Western Divine Kingdom, under the guidance of Buddhism, declared war on the 10,000 Demon Nation in the southern continent. The war raged back and forth for 60 years, and in the end, the 10,000 Demon Nation was completely destroyed. In historical records, this war is called the War of the Heavenly Demon Conquest. From that time onward, the fate of the demon clans was damaged, leading to their decline and eventual defeat. As for Buddhism, it soared to great heights from then on, and the Dharma flourished. What is the reason demons steal taxes? Demons naturally do not follow rules. They do whatever they want. Thinking hairs. Speaking of the actions of the demon clans, isn't it obvious that they prefer human flesh? Why would they need silver? Human flesh, yo. Wait, I'll finish my bun first. Nom. Silver may not be as appealing to demons as living humans, even when they want silver. It's safer to steal it from vaults or take it by force than to directly rob the Imperial treasury in the capital of Dafu. That makes sense, though it doesn't rule out the possibility of being ordered by someone else. So who would order demons to seize the treasury? And why? Why must it be this particular tax treasury? Why exactly 150,000 taels? Or perhaps the mastermind behind this needs a huge sum of money, but cannot simply seize it all at once. That's why they targeted the tax treasury. The route for transporting the treasury is random, temporarily decided by Squbscribe, yet the demons could lie in ambush beneath the river beforehand. Within the escort team, it's highly likely that there's a traitor. Go to the VietinBank library and find the Scholar Sage to calm your mind. How? Do you look down on our little chi techniques of the Celestial Bureau? I already told you, among the soldiers escorting the treasury, they are all fools who know nothing. Martial men really are crude and ignorant. Before sunset, I must clean up this mess, leave the Imperial office, and go to the palace to find the chief princess. The skills of the palace chef are truly top-notch. At present, the case is progressing slowly, yet time is extremely urgent. Official Lee, or rather, shall we pay a visit to Lord Nguyen? Your bureaucrats have Imperial inspectors, and we have our own watchdogs as well. This is the test that Lord Nguyen set for us. But now, the court and the people are watching us. At the same time, in the prison, dazed, I once thought about transmigrating back to ancient times, pretending to copy poetry, taking the chance to flirt with a girl while I can. I never expected that even after transmigrating, I would still have to endure the cruelty of society. If it's the work of demons, then there's nothing I can do. No, this is just the speculation of the Imperial office. I cannot be influenced by their assumptions. I must analyze things myself. Who knows? I might still be able to turn things around. Why would demons want to seize the treasury? Isn't human flesh more tempting? Even if they lack silver, there's no need to target the treasury. From what I've read, the female demons of the clans are all very seductive and beautiful. I wonder if there are any male or female cats. Righteous person, gentlemen, start reasoning from the beginning. The treasury case clearly has two clues. 1. A demon wind. Except for martial men, all major cultivation systems possess the ability to unleash a demon wind. Therefore, the demon wind can only be clearly explained by the involvement of a cultivator. The second clue, that the martial-born second uncle is highly suspicious. Though his chances have been slightly reduced, it doesn't rule out the possibility that he is conspiring with someone else. 2. Explosion. Battles between high-level cultivators often result in explosions, which is normal, however. In this case, there was no combat using force, therefore, the occurrence of an explosion is illogical, unless it was unavoidable. Among the major cultivation systems in this world, is there any profession that needs to rely on an explosion to achieve its goal? No, that's not right. Kind Triu Pichu, and I have made the same grave mistake. Relying solely on the clearest clue in the case to make a judgment was truly too hasty. Time to change the line of thinking. Suppose this is something orchestrated by humans, carefully planned in advance. The culprit may not be hidden within the two clearest clues. Instead, they lie within these diverse traces. Aha! NGIU. MAUTIY. Noisy. Thinking I've lived too long, huh? Go tell your Doan Mansion. I have an important clue regarding the Treasury case. Will personally go to plead with Lord Nguy. Official Lee, hand me the files. I will go with you. If our great Dafu Empire's generals intervene, the two of you need not worry about being blamed by His Majesty. However, the point that weighs on Lord Nguy's mind is far more serious than the possibility of being reprimanded by His Majesty. Lord Doan, according to the jailer's report, Harby NHCH's nephew Har-THTN claims to have an important clue regarding the Treasury case. What? Bring him here. The person in the Imperial robe must be from Lord Doan's mansion. A fourth-rank official. The elder wearing the badge on his chest is from the Watchers organization. Wow, this young lady is so beautiful. I wonder if she's already married. Gaze. Flat. There's nothing. Greetings, your lordship. Har-THTN. 3 days before entering prison. You didn't mention that you had an important clue. Do you understand the consequences of concealing and not reporting it? That sly old official, even though he's completely anxious inside, absolutely refuses to open his mouth about the clue. But making it here already means we're halfway to success. Your lordship, just now our family's second young master came looking for me. I asked him for the files. By carefully analyzing the files, one can deduce the truth of the case. What? From the files. The Treasury case wasn't caused by demons. It was done by humans. Someone, drag him down for me. 200 lashes. The demons seizing the Treasury, almost everyone among the officials had already made up their minds. That brat. You're really talking nonsense. Come with me to prison. The temper of this churn from Doan Mansion is a bit hot-headed. Wait a moment. Listen carefully. According to the palace guards at the city gate, at the second cur of the MAOR, my second uncle entered the city. At the first cur of the THN hour, the Treasury escort team reached Quang Street. At that moment, a strange wind rose, and the horses, panicked, bolted into the river. I know. This is why we concluded that demons were hiding under the river while seizing the Treasury. No, the demon wind and the explosion were just a distraction. In reality, they were meant to make people overlook a fatal mistake. What mistake? My second uncle is escorting 150,000 taels of silver. So, may I ask you three, esteemed lords, how many catties does 150,000 taels of silver weigh? Ahem, just speak plainly. You people from ancient times, your calculation skills are a bit slow. It's 9,375 catties. And what does this prove? It proves that little sister here isn't very clever. From the city gate to Quang Street, how far is the route? 30 miles. Along the way, how many bustling towns and villages are passed? 4. And how are the horses' footsteps? The horses. Time. The time doesn't add up. Quang Street is 30 miles from the southern city gate, with the horses' pace, passing through all the towns along the way. Arriving at the city at the second cur of the MAOR makes it impossible to reach Quang Street by the first cur of the THN hour. But the Treasury really was escorted to Quang Street by the THN hour. At that time, many commoners witnessed the horses rushing, so it couldn't have been fake. Exactly, so how can this be explained? It's because what was being escorted wasn't silver at all. Absurd. Setting aside whether your second uncle and the escort soldiers had eyes on the matter, the files record the confessions of the commoners at the scene. The horses rushed into the river, and the shining silver fell into the water. Could this also be fake? At the moment, it's uncertain if it's true. I, the humble one, wish to personally clarify the suspicion for your lordship. May your lordship allow me to borrow paper and a brush for a moment? Done. Your lordship, according to my request, please prepare the items listed on the paper. Although I don't know what he wants to do with these. Oh heavens, his handwriting is terrible. Let me take a look. I thought it would be something special, but it's just ordinary things written by a crude martial man. Let me see it. Crumpled, crumpled. The patriarch speaks wisely. Very keen insight. Crumpled. Very good. Crumpled. Unyielding. Everything you wanted is here. I must give your lordship a satisfactory answer. Candle, water, steel wire, salt, bamboo bath, porcelain cup, Imperial decree paper. If I, the humble one, help your lordship solve this case, can your lordship submit a memorial to His Majesty? to pardon the Ha family on my behalf. According to the laws of the Great Dafu Empire, merit can offset guilt. Of course, a pardon is possible. Very well. Support our translation work by watching our content on these platforms or making a donation. Thank you, everyone.